Hello everyone, hope all of you are fine. So, dear children, we are doing the lesson Cell, the basic unit of life. So far, we have discussed the Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to discuss about the lysosome, vacuole, and mitochondria. Although mitochondria is not a part of endomembrane system, okay, only lysosome, endoplasmic reticulum, vacuole, and Golgi apparatus, they are the part of endomembrane system. Okay. Lysosomes, as we are studying from the junior classes, they are called the suicidal bags. Okay, they were discovered accidentally by Belgian scientist Christian de Duva. Okay, in 1955, though through the fraction technique. Okay, the organelle were observed under electron microscope by Novikov in 1956. He also coined the term lysosome. Okay, so Novikov in 1956 coined the term lysosome. Lysosomes, okay, in Greek means lysis means digestive and or loose, and soma means body. Okay, a body which is responsible for digesting are small vesicles which are bound by a single membrane and contain hydrolytic enzymes in the form of minute crystalline or semi-crystalline granules of 5 to 8 nanometer. About 50 enzymes have been recorded to occur in them. All the enzymes do not occur in same lysosome, but there are different sets of enzymes in different type of lysosomes. The important enzymes are acid phosphatase, sulfatase, proteases, peptidases, nucleases, lipases, and carbohydrases. They are also called acid hydrolases because these digestive enzymes usually function in acidic medium or pH of 4 to 5. Acidic conditions are maintained inside the lysosome by pumping of hydrogen, ion, or proton into them. The covering membrane of lysosome keep the hydrolytic enzyme, okay, out of contact from the cellular content. It is itself protected from them by high glycosylation of its protein and lipids. The converting membrane become fragile in absence of the oxygen or presence of excess of vitamin A and E. Male and female hormones, bile salts, carcinogens, silica, asbestos particles, heat, many drugs, X-rays, and ultraviolet rays. The membrane is protected from these agencies by cortisol, chloroquine, and a type of cholesterol. Lysosomes are called suicide bags because of presence of large number of digestive enzyme or acid hydrolases in them. Only a thin membrane separates the destructive enzyme from the rest of the cell. If the membrane happen to get broken, the various cellular constituents would undergo lysis. Lysosomes are generally rounded but can be irregular, okay, that is a root tip shell, for example, okay, in the outline. The diameter varies from 0.2 to 0.8 micrometer, but sometimes it may grow to very large size, that is up to 5 micrometer in leukocytes, kidney cells, etc. The interior may be almost solid or differentiated into outer dense region and central less dense mass with the granular content. Lysosome occur in all the animal cells with the exception of red blood cells, corpuscles. Okay, in plant and fungi their function is taken over by vacuole. In animals, lysosomes are abundant in the leukocytes, macrophages, Kupffer cells, and similar cells with phagocytic activity. Lysosomes are believed to be formed by joint activity of endoplasmic reticulum and the Golgi complex. Okay, and this is called GERL system. The precursor of hydrolytic enzymes are mostly synthesized at rough endoplasmic reticulum. The later, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum, transfer them to the forming phase of the Golgi complex, either directly or from smooth endoplasmic reticulum through its vesicles. In Golgi complex, the precursors are changed to enzyme. The enzymes are then packed in larger vesicles which are pinched off from the maturing phase. Golgi vesicles are joined by the endosome to produce lysosomes. Okay, lysosomes do not normally burst in the cytoplasm. All the material which are to be acted upon by lysosome enzyme must enter them. Rather, the material are usually enclosed inside vacuole, and the vacuole fuse with the lysosome for digestion of material. Lysosome take part in the intracellular digestion of various type of materials of endogenous or exogenous origin. Extracellular digestion can be performed by them under certain conditions. They help in removing various toxic substances including carcinogens. Lysosome pass through various stages in same cell. The phenomenon is called polymorphism or existence of more than one morphological form. Depending upon their morphology and function, there are four types of lysosomes: primary, secondary, residual bodies, and autophagic vacuoles. Primary lysosomes, they are newly pinched off vesicles from the Golgi apparatus which generally fuse with some endosomes to become fully functional. Primary lysosomes are small in size. They contain hydrolytic enzyme in the form of granules. The secondary lysosomes, they are also called heterophagosomes or digestive vacuoles. A secondary lysosome is found or formed by the fusion of food containing phagosomes with the lysosome having hydrolytic or digestive enzyme. Digestion occurs. The digested food passes out into the cytoplasm. Finally, the secondary lysosome is left with undigested food. Last one is residual bodies. Residual or tertiary lysosome, they are those lysosomes in which only undigestible food material have been left. The residual body or the lysosome pass outwardly and fuse with the plasma membrane to throw out the debris into the external environment by exocytosis or effagy. Sometimes residual body remain inside the cell due to failure of exocytosis or absence of some hydrolytic enzymes. This lead to the pathological disease, that is storage disease like hepatitis, Pompey's disease, Hurler's disease, Tay-Sachs disease, and polynephritis. Aging is also due to them. Lipofuscin pigment granule are actually residual bodies. Autophagic vacuoles, autophagosomes or autolysosomes, they are produced by the fusion of number of primary lysosome around worn out or degenerated intracellular organelles. The later are first, that is intracellular organelles are first wrapped over by one or two membrane from the endoplasmic reticulum, okay, before being recognized by lysosomes. The cell debris is digested. The phenomenon is called autophagy or autodigestion. It helps in disposal of the cell debris. The worn out, aged or injured cells are also disposed of similarly. Okay, this is called apoptosis. Okay, apoptosis is a process in which the worn out or aged or injured cells, they are disposed of from the cell. Therefore, lysosomes are also called the disposable bags or disposable units. The digested product are made available to the cell for new synthesis. Lysosomes are therefore also known as recycling centers. Besides removing worn out organelles, old or diseased cell, the autophagy Phagic vacuoles are also used in removing the internal obstructions. Autophagic vacuoles provide nourishment during the starvation. Autolysis, it is self-destruction of the cell, tissue or organ with the help of lysosomes. Lysosomes perform autolysis due to enclose do not and autolysis do not enclose the structure to be broken down. Instead, they themselves burst to release the digestive enzyme. Autolysis occur in aging, dead or diseased cell. The disappearance of larval organs during metamorphosis, that is tail in the frog, is due to autolysis. Now, function of the lysosomes. Now, intracellular digestion. Individual cell may obtain food through the phagocytosis. The same is digested with the help of lysosome. Extracellular digestion. For this, the lysosome release the enzyme in the external environment through the exocytosis. The lysosome of the leukocyte devour foreign protein, toxic substances, bacteria and other microorganisms. They thus take part in natural defense of the body. Autophagy is the metamorphosis of many animals, okay, for example amphibians, tunicates. Certain embryonic part like tail, gills, etc. are digested through the agency of lysosomes. The digested food is used in growth of other parts. This is called autophagy. Removal of obstructed structures are destroyed by the lysosomes. Mobilization of reserves. During period of starvation, lysosome provide nourishment by rapidly hydrolyzing the organic food stored in the cell, carbohydrate, fats and protein. Hobilization of the reserve food during germination of the food is also accompanied by the lysosomes. Extra nourishment may also be got by the digesting some organelles and cell. Intracellular scavenging. In long-lived cells, the lysosome perform intracellular scavenging by removing old or useless organelles. Sperm lysine, they are lysosomal enzymes which are used for breaking limiting membrane of eggs. Disposal of useless cells, they cause breakdown of aging and dead cells. Storage disease, in certain regions due to some malfunctions, the residual bodies do not undergo exocytosis. Instead, they remain inside the cell and cause diseases, that is hepatitis, polynephritis, etc. Formation of thyroxine. In thyroid, active hormone thyroxine is formed through hydrolysis of thyroglobulin by the agency of lysosome. Cell division. Lysosome seen to be essential for cell division, perhaps by overcoming agents that cause repression of the mitotic cycle. Genetic changes, they may harm genetic material through the release of nuclease. It may result in mutation, breakage of the chromosome and other abnormalities. Blood cancer may be result of such an activity. Carcinogenesis. Lysosomes remove carcinogens by engulfing and separating them. However, when the carcinogen is in excess, lysosome may harm the living cells, as in case of lungs fibrosis caused by silicosis or asbestosis. Next is leukocytes granules, okay, are derived from the lysosomes. Okay, leukocytes granule, they are produced from the lysosome. And osteogenesis, at the time of formation of bones from cartilage and during the remodeling of the bones, lysosome of the osteoclast, okay, cause the breakdown of existing matrix so that it may be replaced by the new one. So this was about the lysosome. Now we'll discuss about the vacuole. Now, vacuoles are non-cytoplasmic areas present inside the cytoplasm which are separated from the later by specific membrane. Vacuoles are believed to be formed by expansion and pinching off from the endoplasmic reticulum. Depending upon the content and functions, vacuoles are of four types: Seb vacuoles, contractile vacuoles, food vacuoles, and air vacuoles. Seb vacuoles, they are fluid filled vacuoles or vesicles which are separated from the cytoplasm by selectively permeable membrane called tonoplast. You can see in the diagram, it has number of transport system for the passage of different substances. A number of small Seb vacuoles occur in animal cells and young plant cells. In mature plant cells, the small vacuole fuse to form a single large central vacuole which occupies up to 90% of the volume of the cell. The large central vacuole spreads the cytoplasm in the form of thin peripheral layer. This is a device to facilitate rapid exchange between cytoplasm and surrounding environment. The fluid present in the sap vacuole is often called sap or vacuole sap. It contains minerals, salts, sugar, amino acid, ester, protein, waste products, and water soluble pigments called the anthocyanins. Some crystalline deposit may also occur. Tonoplast has site for passage of number of ions and other material into the vacuole against their concentration gradient. They may store food reserve, for example sucrose. Solute present in the cell sap maintain proper osmotic pressure in the cell for its turgidity and water absorption. They play an important role in cell enlargement. The sap vacuole store and concentrate waste product. The same are segregated from the living part of the cell. Water soluble pigment provide coloration to the cell. The most common water soluble vacuolar pigment are anthocyanin, that is red, blue, purple, and anthocyanins, that is ivory to deep yellow. They provide coloration to flowers in rose, violet, dahlia, etc. The pigments attract pollinating and dispersing agencies. They also absorb light radiation passing through them so that their intensity is decreased. Some plant vacuoles have special transport protein in acidic pH, a battery of hydrolytic enzyme and function as lysosome. Tannins are stored in the vacuole, cytoplasm, and cell wall. Latex is stored in the vacuole of the vacuolar canal. Alkaloids and tannins stored in vacuole provide protection against herbivores. Now, contractile vacuoles, they occur in some protistian and algal cells found mostly in fresh water. A contractile vacuole has highly extensible collapsible membrane. It is also connected to few feeding canals, for example, paramecium. The feeding canal obtain water with or without waste product from the surrounding cytoplasm. They pour the same into the contractile vacuole. The vacuoles swell up. The process is called diastole. The swollen contractile vacuole come to contract with the plasma membrane and collapse. Collapsing is called systole. This throws the vacuole content to outside. The contractile vacuole take part in osmoregulation and excretion. The osmoregulation is required in freshwater habitat. Part in osmoregulation and excretion where osmoregulation is required in freshwater habitat where water has tendency to enter the living cell. Due to presence of high osmotic concentration in the latter, That is, in the living cell, the continued entry of water shall cause bursting of the cell. This is prevented by throwing the extra water to outside with the help of contractile vacuole. Now, food vacuoles, they occur in the cell of the protozoan, protista, several lower animals, okay, and phagocytes of higher animals. A food vacuole is formed by fusion of the phagosome and a lysosome. The food vacuole contains digestive enzymes with the help of which nutrients are digested. The digested material pass out into the surrounding cytoplasm. Last one is air vacuole. Now it is also known as pseudo vacuole or gas vacuole. They have been reported only in the prokaryotes, and air vacuole is not a single entity. Okay, neither it is surrounded by common membrane. It consists of number of small submicroscopic vesicles. Each vesicle is surrounded by protein membrane and encloses metabolic gases. Air vacuoles not only store gases but provide buoyancy, mechanical strength, and protection from the harmful radiation. So this is about the vacuoles. Now let's do mitochondria. Okay, so mitochondria is not a part of endomembrane system, as I told you earlier. So mitochondria, it is known as the powerhouse of cell. You have studied from 9th class onwards. The mitochondria are cell organelles of aerobic eukaryotes which take part in oxidative phosphorylation and Krebs cycle of aerobic respiration. So they are called powerhouse of cell because they are the major center of release of energy in aerobic respiration. They were first observed by Kolliker in 1880. Benda 1897 gave the present name mitochondria, that is mitos is thread and chondrion is grain, to the organelle. Mitochondria can be stained differentially with genus green and are easily distinguishable under light microscope through the ultrastructure can be studied only under electron microscope. We can study the structure of mitochondria under electron microscope only. Mitochondria are absent in prokaryotes and anaerobic eukaryotes. Mitochondria are secondarily lost in the red blood corpuscles of the mammals. Their number varies from 1 to several. The number depends upon cellular activities. Cells of dormant seeds have very few mitochondria. Some of the germinating seeds have several mitochondria. In general, green plant cells contain less number of mitochondria as compared to non-green plant cells and the animal cells. The position of mitochondria in cell depend upon the requirement of the energy and amino acid. In unspecialized cell, they are randomly distributed throughout the cytoplasm. In absorptive and secretory cells, they lie in the peripheral cytoplasm. During nuclear division, more of the mitochondria come to lie around the spindle. Mitochondria are more abundant at the bases of the cilia or flagella to provide them energy for movement. In muscle fiber, they occur in rows in the region of light band in between the contractile elements. Now, shape and size. Commonly, mitochondria are cylindrical. In outline, the size of mitochondria is variable. Normally, they have a length of 1.0 to 4.1 micrometer and diameter is 0.2 to 1 micrometer. Average is 0.5 micrometer. Chemical composition of mitochondria is protein is about 60 to 70%, lipids contribute 25 to 35%, RNA is 5 to 7% and DNA, okay, small quantity. Mineral stresses, granules, manganese and calcium phosphate. Okay, ultrastructure mitochondria contain two membrane and two chambers. outer and inner. The two membrane form the envelope of the mitochondria, each of them 60 to 75 Armstrong in thickness. Outer membrane, the membrane is smooth. It is permeable to number of metabolites. It is due to presence of protein channels called the porins or minute pores. A few enzymes connected with the lipid synthesis are located in the membrane. It is poorer in protein as compared to inner membrane. Inner membrane, it is permeable to only some metabolites. It is rich in double phospholipid called the cardiolipin, okay, having 4 fatty acids which make the membrane impermeable to ions. Protein content is also high, being 70 to 75% of total component. The inner membrane is infolded variously to form involution called the cristae. They are meant for increasing the physiologically active area for inner membrane. You can see in the diagram, the cristae are generally arranged like baffles, a right angle to the longitudinal axis of the mitochondrion. They are tubular. Most plant cells or plate like in most of the animal cells or vesicle like in the euglena. The cristae encloses a space that is continuation of the outer chamber. The density of cristae indicates the intensity of respiration. The inner membrane as well as its cristae possess small tennis racket like particles called the elementary particles or F0 or F1 particles of, or we can say oxysomes. F F0 F1 particle or oxysomes, the mitochondria contain 1 into 10 to the power 4 to 1 into 10 to the 5 elementary particles. The elementary particle F0 F1 particle or oxysome has a head, stalk and base. The base F0 subunit is about 11 nanometer long and 1.5 nanometer in thickness. The stalk is 5 nanometer long and 3.5 nanometer broad. The head, that is F1 subunit, has diameter of 8.5 nanometer. Elementary particle functions as ATPs. They are therefore the center of ATP synthesis during the oxidative phosphorylation. Both head and stalk constitute F1 and F0, or base has a rotor and a stator. A channel occurs between rotor and stator for passage of proton, that is hydrogen ion. Stator is connected to head region by an arm. Enzymes of electron transport are located in the inner membrane in contact with the elementary particles. At places outer and inner mitochondrial membrane come in contact, they are called adhesion sites. Adhesion sites are special permeation regions of the mitochondrion for transfer of materials from outside to inside and vice versa. Outer membrane, perimitochondrial space. The chamber is space that lies between the outer and inner membrane of the mitochondrial envelope. Usually it is 60 to 100 Armstrong wide. It extends into the space of the cristae. The chamber contains a fluid having a few enzymes. Inner chamber, it forms the core of mitochondrion. The inner chamber contains a semi-fluid matrix. The matrix has protein particles, ribosomes, RNA, DNA, that is mitochondrial DNA, okay, or mDNA, enzymes of Krebs cycle or TCA, tricarboxylic acid cycle, except succinate dehydrogenase, which is membrane based, amino acid synthesis and fatty acid metabolism, crystals of calcium phosphate and manganese. Mitochondrial ribosomes are 55s to 70s in nature. They thus resemble the ribosomes of prokaryotes. DNA is naked. It is commonly circular but can be linear. DNA make a mitochondrion semi-autonomous. Okay, due to presence of DNA, the mitochondria is semi-autonomous. It is not fully autonomic because it still depends on the nucleus for certain products. Now, autonomy of mitochondria show a large degree of autonomy or independence in their functioning. Mitochondria have their own DNA with which can replicate independently. That is mitochondrial DNA, produce its own messenger RNA or mitochondrial RNA, mRNA, tRNA, and rRNA, that is transfer RNA and ribosomal RNA. All three RNAs are produced by mitochondrial RNA. Organelles possess their own ribosomes. Now, this mitochondria has its own ribosome also, which is 70S. Mitochondria synthesize some of their own structural protein. However, most of the mitochondrial protein are synthesized under instruction or from cell nucleus. Okay, that's why the nucleus is not fully autonomic, because most of the proteins are synthesized under instruction from the cell nucleus. The organelles synthesize some of the enzyme required for their functioning. They grow internally. New mitochondria develop by division or binary fission of pre-existing mitochondria. However, mitochondria are not fully autonomous, but their structure and function are partially controlled by nucleus of the cell and in availability of material for cytoplasm. Mitochondria are believed to be symbiont in the eukaryotic cells, which became associated with them quite early in evolution. Now let's discuss the functions of mitochondria. Mitochondria are miniature biochemical factories where foodstuff or respiratory substrate are completely oxidized to carbon dioxide and water. Energy liberated in the process is initially stored in the form of reduced coenzymes and reduced prosthetic group. The later soon undergo oxidation and form energy-rich ATP. ATP come out of the mitochondria and help perform various energy-requiring processes of the cell like muscle contraction, nerve impulse, conduction, then biosynthesis, membrane transport, cell division, movement, etc. Because of the formation of ATP, mitochondria are called powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria provide important intermediate for the synthesis of several biochemicals like chlorophyll, cytochromes, pyrimidine, steroids, alkaloids, etc. The matrix of inner chamber of the mitochondria has enzyme for synthesis of fatty acid. Enzymes required for the elongation of fatty acid have been reported in outer mitochondrial chamber. The synthesis of many amino acids occur in mitochondria. The first formed amino acid are glutamic acid and aspartic acid. They are synthesized from a alpha ketogluteric acid and oxaloacetic acid respectively. Other amino acids are produced by transformation and transamination or transfer of amino group, that is NH2, from the glutamic acid and aspartic acid. Mitochondria may store and release calcium for when required. Okay. An organism generally receives mitochondria from its mother, that is maternal. It is maternal inheritance. Mitochondria are inherited from mother, not from father. Okay, so they are the maternal inheritance. This was about the mitochondria.